Your goodness is always near. Your throne, kingdom come.
I forgot I muted myself and I'm talking to you. How you doing today, sir?
Yeah, great day. How's yourself?
Excellent, excellent,
That's very good.
excellent.
The Saturday
I
show. I
left
know this is your
waiting for
first
the
time, right?
show
Because you
last
always
night
come us
again.
5 days a
Sleep
week.
took me
Yeah,
away.
but today is only going to be great. So we like to say, okay,
Okay,
listen it on
let give Ellis a chance. I
this
think
evening
he
and to
making
talk
some.
to all of us here. So let me see if we can get a me say pause here quickly and to Mr. Amos right. They are all posted here this evening. So just keep blue to your radio and then they're gonna I hope it never is not going to step us like again. Please, yeah. Mr. Raya doing?
We're doing
Yeah,
good.
Alex. How is
Yeah,
Zulu whiskey?
Alex.
How is Zulu whiskey?
The US okay. Oh, yeah.
Okay, okay, that's good.
The only thing we
That's
experience
good.
the internet service very much bad on this yeah. The few days we're not really understanding internet service.
Okay.
Okay.
Um. Okay. I'm getting about to say. I
Okay,
tell you
I'm
what.
about
Google
to
the
say I
feedback.
tell
I'm
what
getting
Google
the
the
feedback.
feedback. I'm getting the feedback.
I'm getting the feedback
I'm
still.
getting the feedback still.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, here's the thing.
Well, here's
Today,
the thing. Today,
Ellis, can you mute,
Alex,
please?
can you mute, please? All right.
So today is our Saturday edition debut. We are debuting our Saturday edition of the show I Beg to Differ on Top FM 105.3 megahertz out of Zwedru City, Zuluwiski, in the southeast of Liberia. And today is going to be absolutely fascinating because we have with us today a very fantastic guest who is the current Secretary General of the Liberian National Bar Association, Mr. Um, Elisha Fouquet. I hope I'm pronouncing the name correctly. But yeah, so we're waiting for him to join us. But in the meantime, I have with me here, of course, Mr. Ellis D. Wulu in the studio, producing for us today as usual, doing what he does best. And I also have with me on set the veteran First Smith out of New Jersey. And then I also have Mr. Amos D. Wright out of the Chocolate City, Morovia. And we're waiting on the other panelists to join us here. But let me go around the table as usual, like we always do here as a tradition, to talk to you all and know what is happening in your negative woods and inform our listening public what's going on today. So let's start with you, Mr. Amos D. Wright. How you doing, sir? What's going on?
Thank you, Mr. Wright, Archie. uh, something that caught my attention today is a leaked video from Monrovia Central Prison, which is known as South Beach. And security-wise, from a point of view, it is not a good thing that the video or any form of photography will leak from a sensitive security environment. People there at the correctional facility should be well guarded and protected. And I think uh, those kinds of things don't speak well of the security of the facility. Whatever the cause was, who did it is not clear, but the sense is that it is not a good thing for our security system. You cannot allow leakages in those sensitive places. Yeah, it does not really speak well for us. It is
Okay.
very concerning to me.
I'm assuming you're referring to the Prophet Key incident at the South Beach prison.
The property incident.
Okay. All right.
And then I also saw the alleged guy who they alleged sodomizing guy. I also saw him some part of the video too. But the issue, Mr. Wright, is not about who was in the video or who wasn't in the video. The issue is what happened to the security at the facility. How can a private a person of a telephone enter the facility, do a video, and then smuggle it outside? It tells me that the security at the facility is not guaranteed. That's the concerning part of it to me.
Okay. You're having a different view on that. I have a different view. I'm sorry. But let me go to Mr. Fred Smith, and I will come back to you so we can talk about this in detail because I'm coming from a completely different angle. The veteran Smith, how you doing today, sir?
Oh, well, relaxed and looking forward to our expected snow coming tonight, and that will produce 2 to 8 inches. So I don't know how tomorrow will be like, whether there will be church or no church, or people will be able to move around smoothly up to Monday, as I'm expecting the snow to take course. So that's first thing on my mind. But at least today with beautiful weather and rest at home. And so waiting for the show tonight. So this is the first thing I'm doing officially. The show, I just been home resting.
I see. Yeah, but just like you, we two here, we anticipating, I think they're telling us about 2 to 3 inches, not that much. And then it becomes a wintry mix tomorrow morning. I'm sorry, Monday morning. So it's going to start tomorrow and then all the way into Monday morning. So people may not make it to the office on Monday. But all the same, it's not strange to us. This is what we do here in the U.S. We get it dry and we get it wet at times. But Mr. Wright, let's come back to you. Let's come back to you because you brought up the issue of Prophet Key. Your concern here is that there was a leakage of the video.
Breach of security. That's the proper word you want to use for me.
Okay. Breach of security. Whose security? I don't understand. Whose security?
Come again.
You said breach of security. I wonder whose security was breached in that video. Because I see
the security of the facility, the correctional facility. I
Okay.
would have understood if it were a media or entity that had gone to do news, that had gone to get information for electronic and print. Yes, I will understand it. But for a secret video to come from the facility, I see it as a breach of security. Me, the security, the ears are not on the ground, the eyes are not open.
Okay. Um, I want to reach out to all guests right now because I just got a text for him. So can you guys, Veteran Smith, you and Mr. Wright, can you continue, please? I'll be right back.
So, Mr.
Veteran
Wright,
Smith will take your view and not his own view. Is that why you put it to me?
no, my focus is we live in a technological world, and those who enter prison are not stranger to the technological world. And the man you're talking about himself, Prophet Key, he is not a stranger to the technological world. So, in as much I'm not surprised, but they're also good to investigate, but I'm not surprised. It could come from anybody. Longer you understand technology and you know how to use it, and you are not prevented from using it in prison, you expect these things to happen. Now, one will wonder how it got outside, because you have to allow people to visit the people. You can't keep them there with all visiting. I mean, you have to have guests. If you can't stop him from having guests, he must have guests. And it could be any factors. It could be the guest that comes to visit. In fact, yeah, it happened here too. People come visit, and how these things get into prison here too. They face the same problem here too. Sometimes people bring knife and other things that you don't expect to enter the prison. They enter because they have, by law, you have to allow the people to receive guests. Now,
Yeah,
whether they search these guests when they come to visit, or there may be collaboration between the guests and the security, because security also play a part too. I can remember hearing the story of female prisoner getting pregnant. And
yeah,
getting pregnant by who? So sometimes the security guy. So they interact with the security, and sometimes how you interact, you get privileges. So for me, I'm not surprised, but saying he is a high profile prisoner, people would talk about it, but Prophet Key himself loved technology. It could also be possible he made it possible for people to see the type of condition he living in. In fact, some of his supporters have already stated he provided food and other things for the inmates. So other people wrote to him and told him he need to do more for the inmates. So it could be several ways such a video. It could come from him. It could come from other people want to see what kind of life he live in prison. And you are high profile, almost like a celebrity. People want to know, those who are for or against want to know how he live in prison. It's something they want to know. Every inch they want to know how he adapting to prison life. So it won't be surprising to me how he got up. But now that it have happened, it need to stop. That's the only point I will agree to you, because it can change course of how long he stay. He need to be disciplined, and so be good behavior. So maybe early release. I don't know, depending how well he behave. I don't know, but I think it's something depending how consistent this video is coming up. I didn't see the video, but you can let me know how was it severe, was it rude, was it unusual, or just the idea the video came off from prison? What was in the video? That don't make
There
it
was
right. I just
there was
concerned about it.
nothing negative about the video I saw,
Mm-hmm.
and that's not where I'm going. The
Okay.
video showed Prophet Key interacting with people at the prison.
Me
The
inmate.
video showed
Inmate.
the video show Honorable Jala of the NSA, who is accused of sodomizing a 15-year-old. I did not see
Okay.
any negative thing about the video. My
No,
concern is
no. I may answer that question. There have been speculation that Jala ran away,
yeah,
and they've been saying negative thing, the government and this. So for me, there is a reason why that video show because people have interest in that video to show that he's not in prison.
the
He's
video
not in
did not
prison.
come from the media institution.
But you don't know.
The video is a leak.
Everything is a leak, but you don't know the interest. Who have interest? The media have interest.
So for me, Mr. Sumi, the video coming out surprised me because most often if you visit the prison compound or those security that are there, even they will tell you say nobody enter with phone. They will charge you.
Yeah,
If you are a media practitioner, they will ask you put all your phone down. If you have recorder, only the recorder can take with you. Because while they don't want any information to leave from the prison account out. Even if they want you, maybe they are going certain true conviction that they want you to have photo or all of them. They will tell you say they will give you the image from their phone and don't go there with your phone. You will leave all your things in to the gate and go do the interview. Maybe with the boss are taking care of the whole prison compound, and then from there you come out. So when I saw the video, for me it surprised me how the video come out.
For me, you can color your audio. It's not surprising to me in that
it is not surprising to me equally. I'm just concerned.
okay.
Listen to the picture Alex just gave you.
You can't stop Prophet Key or having a cell phone in prison. You can't stop Mr. Jala or having cell phone in prison. So it don't always have to come from visitor. It can come from the person within, and that person can have. When guests come to him, he can give it to the guests. That's what I say. You can't stop the guests from coming. Or it could be some of the security that who feel maybe
it is unofficial, veteran.
Mm-hmm.
It is unofficial.
Mm-hmm. That's why I say it could be so many factors we don't know yet. We're guessing which way, but it won't be surprising that if investigation, the government carry out investigation, some of the ways I have talked about, it could come from either from within, come from visitor, or combination assisted by the security.
Yeah.
But my concern is why I say I'm not surprised. There is an interest to see these two individuals in prison. There's a big interest. People have been contemplating, why they put not behind bars. So there have been high interest of wanting to see a video of these two individuals behind bars. And for some people, they got the satisfaction, the video leak, and they know that these guys are in prison because people were speculating that Jala ran away and the boy is suffering and he not be behind. And okay, Emperor, FN did something very unique this week. The Minister of Justice enabled OKFM, not OKFM, I think OKFM, to go to the precinct. And this fine journalist stated that he saw Jala behind bar. But the public would not agree. The Liberian people like to see for themselves. So for me, saying you won't see for yourself and you don't believe the journalist, that's why this interest of seeing both of them together behind bar. Now the public convinced that they're behind bar. Then we can move on to other subject now. I think that was the reason the video to me became necessary. The media wanted it because the public wanted to see them behind bar, and some kind of way it was possible for that video to be shown. So the interest has been met. So now can we move forward, or they will still focus on it while nobody would say, oh, why we saw them in prison, because they wanted to see these two people in prison. Now they have seen them. And no question will come how long they're going to stay there. So that would be another news interest. How long? We know Prophet Key 6 months. Will he stay all the 6 months there? Or this other gentleman, Jala, whether he's going to, I don't know how long he will stay there until.
No, but for Jala, he's not a convict.
Okay.
He's in remand. He's not a convict. For Prophet Key, he's a convict. We know that he's there for 6 months. But any presidential influence can come in because the president has the power to give clemency to anybody.
But wait, you distinguish Jala
But
from...
you get temper with is the one who...
What happened with your
Did you hear me?
No, something wrong with your system, off and on. So I don't know whether you got to go off and come back, but something.
Yeah, Mr. Wright, you want to come back in because you're dropping in and out. Your yes, we're not hearing you.
Mr. Wright, I don't know whether you heard my analysis about the video. I said that
what you guys were talking, I disagree with it.
I said there's an interest, and the interest from the public and for the reporter. So for me, I'm not surprised how it got up.
Well, I don't think it's so much about the interest at this point. Okay, what is important now is for us to understand what the heck is going on. When you look at the video, Bertrand Smith, it does not look that Prophet Key is in jail at all.
But how you expect someone in jail to how you want him to be?
In a yellow jumpsuit, all right?
He's a high profile.
He's not a high profile. He is a societal deviant. Don't give him that label. He's not a high profile person.
So how you want him to dress?
Like every other common prisoner. Every other convicted common prisoner. In your yellow jumpsuit.
Okay.
And walking around in a yard. Not in a local bar, at the jail, sporting your necklace, your vest in sneakers, looking well dressed, as if to say you're on a vacation. What is this?
But wait now, Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright. I think he's still now correct here. Yeah, Mr. Wright. So the only thing I would add. Yeah, but
let Mr. Smith come in, please.
Yeah. The only thing I would add to what you said is there a dress code at the central prison that everybody is mandatory that you dress
you
in a way?
That kind of question.
Huh?
every jail has a dress code. You either in your green or your yellow jumpsuit or your vest.
I know about but I don't know about Liberia. I will have to ask someone. I would bet to differ until I hear someone. Alex, have you been to the Central Prison before? Or in Grand Gila Zedru? Have you been there?
Are you asking me?
No, I'm asking Alex.
Yes, I went there twice, but then for the first time we go there, went with Hunter, one of the you know army big men from America. But when at that time all of them were in bad, so I don't actually see that club. But normally the color they wear here is orange, all over orange, orange suit. Yeah.
But look, Mr. Thank you, Alex. But Mr. Smith playing games. It's yellow jumpsuit. Mr. Wright, it's yellow jumpsuit. My point here to Mr. Smith is that it does not look that Prophet Key is in jail. It looks like he's on vacation and he's been treated like a celebrity, like Mr. Smith want to call him, but he's not. He is a common prisoner, a societal deviant who is been jailed because of his deviant behavior, and so he should be treated as such.
So, Mr. Wright, you want to say?
Let me go to Mr. Eddie. I'll come back to you. Let me go to Mr. Eddie Wright. Mr. Eddie Wright. Okay, well, Mr. Freshman, go ahead, please.
I think on how one maybe the first day, maybe they might, depending on how you enter, they might give you clothes. I don't know, but I don't think they are preventive or they are told you have to wear this all of the time. I don't know, but if that is the case, then he's violating the rule or the security giving him preferential treatment already. If they find out that it's mandatory for them to put on orange, as Eddie stated, then it means that he's violating the rule already. Or Pafiki using his money and influence to give money to the security, and the security giving him that privilege where the other prisoner just don't have that money to give. That's the only logic I would get. They're giving him first preference. Maybe he giving them money trying to be nice, because the first thing I heard that he giving rights, well, not rights, man. He giving other items to the other inmates.
Yeah.
I mean, should they allow that to happen? I mean, you're in prison. I know that there's a place for you to eat better food. If you don't want to eat the food they gave you, you can go and buy it.
That is the first, abnormal thing that happened in a jail, first of all. All right. It is abnormal. I've never heard of it like that. But Mr. Wright, are you with us now?
Yeah.
Okay, we can hear you clearly. Go ahead, sir.
On the issue that you and Fred are speaking.
Yeah, the Prophet Key issue.
Yeah, my problem was the problem that I raised about video coming out of the prison, but we discussed that, Fred and I, extensively.
Okay.
But while you and Fred are talking now about dress code and status of Prophet Key, I don't really want to buy in on that.
Did you see the video? Did you see Prophet Key dress code?
I would love to
was dressed up in an orange suit.
No, he wasn't. Alex,
I
can you play the video up, please?
Yeah, I want to see it myself.
You have a video?
Yes. I sent the video in the chat room today. I did.
You play it.
Yes.
You play it.
If I play it for my end of you guys, well, let me see. Maybe I can
Then you send it to Alex, let him play it for us.
Are you kidding me? The man is on vacation. What? This dude is dressed up, you know, he is necklace, sneakers, t-shirt with vest on. I'm like, what? Is this a jail or something? Yeah. This is unbelievable. This guy is not in jail. He's on vacation.
Then where I said somebody else used that word too. The prophet said Prophet Key is on vacation.
But let me ask you, if he's behind jail, and because you behind jail, you have rights. You have rights how to live behind jail. So if he living the life that all prisoners should live, but all prisoners don't have the means or the money and the people behind him to ensure that their relative live that life, then you can't blame Prophet Key. He have a wife, he have people behind him, want him to appreciate him, and want him to go through the 6 months, but they also want to make him to believe that they all will be there for him.
I mean, I don't know if I can see the video here, but
That's no
okay, now the other guy, that is the guy who saw the man as a kid here. But hopefully
Ellis can play it.
I sent it to him already, but you know, I just want to play so I can see here. So hopefully Ellis can play it when it's end.
I see it from a far distance. It's hard. But you can share with all what you're experiencing.
So, yeah, let me do that right now. Let me share with you because, but in the chat room though, you know, I beg to take for chat room. I can pick it up from there too.
Okay, let me check my other phone. Yeah.
The man is drinking nicely, looking all, you know, well dressed. I mean, what is that?
But I mean, for me, I don't have a problem him being well dressed. If the rule,
problem, the father he's serving his jail sentence, for me that's okay.
If everybody treated the same way, then that would be my only concern. Or he giving preferential treatment, then I would be concerned about that. Or he giving preferential treatment, then I would be concerned about that.
Guys in the video, you know, I think making reference to the fact that he can, I think a Prophet Key can be treated like, making reference to the fact that he can, I think a Prophet Key can be treated like, you know what I'm gonna do?
Archie, this is Africa. Correctional officers are suffering. So if they have a prisoner who will want to wear his clothes and then their part can board at home, they will do it. Maybe it's not supposed to happen, but it will happen. If Prophet Key will wear his sneakers and his necklace, and then the correctional people, their part will board at home, I think they'll be okay with it. It is, mind you, I'm not saying it is good. No, that's not what I'm saying.
Okay. Okay. But you know, you go there, you go to the jail because of a behavioral problem. The jail is supposed to help reshape your behavior and your attitude towards that which was found unwanted. Oh man. Okay. They put in Maria. I mean, Mr. Ray, I see you got electricity, but I see some of the panelists telling me that they don't have electricity in Liberia. Then. Okay.
But electricity ain't brought here.
Yeah, I got.
We have had this electricity since yesterday.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I got someone saying that low electricity with them there. But you go to the jail because the government or the authority wants you to change your behavior. Now, if you watch that video, What is it? What is it that resembling anything or that's supposed to help Prophet Key change the behavior? None. None. The man is living at it to say he's outside.
But
He's gonna come out of that even more defiant, even more,
no, I think it's where you can't fight him. If he's in prison and you allow him to carry his clothes, and the cells he living in is just like everybody's cell. But if he in the, whether they have a living room or entertainment room, he can dress or be like how he want himself to. I don't know if they gave them certain days that they dress the way they want to dress. I don't know. Sometimes people make prison not fun for people to live in, although it shouldn't be fun, but people are fighting for their rights. And knowing Mr. Prophet Key, he now ordinary prisoner, he will fight for his right if condition in prison not conducive for him and others. So he would like to be the champion for the other inmates. You can't stop it.
You keep saying he's not an ordinary prisoner. Well, I don't know what you mean by that.
Okay, what I mean is that there are other prisoners, they cannot talk for themselves, but not Prophet Key. If Prophet Key see the prison deplorable, he will talk about it.
Okay.
He will talk about it.
Okay.
So,
oh, Mr. Wright dropped off. All right.
So the prison people are concerned. They knowing now that this man is not just ordinary prisoner. They in prison have to, the people of the security and the have to be on their top game, providing the services that is due these prisoners. That's where I'm coming from, because he will expose it.
True. Okay. Alex is telling me that the network is very bad over there, so the video won't be able to play. That's cool. Yeah, that's fine, Alex. Then we'll make do.
Let me check it on my other phone.
Okay.
And then we can have a.
Yeah, but I wanted to move on to the next topic though. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, but you didn't touch on what happened to our guest.
Yeah. The guest told me he was coming on. That's what I had to mute and then go to communicate with him, but I've not. I told him okay, but I've not heard from him anymore. It's like he's going blank on me. Yeah, but I will keep pinging him to see what's going on. Okay, I see we have Mr. Nubo with us here now. Mr. Nubo, how are you doing today, sir?
Well, I'm doing pretty good, and I'm a sick old man, and I hope 4 of you when I start beating on me tonight. I'm brittle. And good evening to the panelists and good evening to the listeners. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Nubo. Good to have you. So we're talking on the Prophet Key Jill video that shows, him like Mr. Smith want to put it, a celebrity prisoner. I disagree with that labeling. I think he's a common prisoner. Should be treated as such, and there should be no preferential treatment at all. Is there anything you want to say before we move on? We'll transition into the next topic.
I agree with. I strangely agree with Veteran Smith. Prophet Key is a celebrity. You can get in dreadroom and people will not recognize you. I can get in people, some people will not recognize me. But when Prophet Key get there, he will draw the crowd. I mean, so we cannot deny him that. And my problem with the Supreme Court, with the justices, is that they are the plaintiff and they are the judge. They should have taken him to civil court, suing him. Even if a civil court had given him 1 year in prison and $15,000 fine or go to government revenue, that would have been better. But it's for their news. I mean, I saw a video today, Prophet Key or Donald Trump punching Prophet Key said, "Why you insulted the Chief Justice?" they are making the man popular.
I know, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
that's
are making him popular.
Okay.
So let's move on to another topic.
Okay, great. So there's one other topic I want to talk about, and Veteran Smith, this is in your wheelhouse because this is somebody that you take special interest in. Is the newest youth and sport minister. Since her confirmation hearing, I think it is shown that she got unanimous consent within the Senate to confirm her. I think she's up there in the top tier of one of those people who government appointees who got the unanimous vote from the Senate, from plenary. So she's in a very unique place. If you have any information on her, Veteran Smith, would you share with us? But before you do that, I saw something in the news today that she has welcomed all, I think, the youth leaders from across the 73 political subdivision of the country to discuss her agenda. I don't know what that means and what that entails, but just on the surface, I want us to go around and see how we can analyze this. Is she starting on the good footing, or and this can run her into problems along the line? Because when you start engaging like this, people expect more. When you're bringing people together and you're telling them this is what I want to do, and they put themselves into that frame of mind, they'll expect something to come after that. All right? Now, you can take it from any other angle you want, but this is what I want us to look at. Is she setting herself up, so high that she may not be able to live up to the promise? I want to begin with
before you continue.
No, hold on, Mr. Nubo.
Or before you go around, could you put her name in the chat? I don't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
somebody went for confirmation, and a group of people went behind the person. I don't know if she is the person, or I don't know.
Yeah, okay. That's a good point. But let's go to you, Veteran Smith.
For me, it won't be surprising because what I learned before she was appointed, or what I learned when she was appointed before going for confirmation, that the president was counting on her for the young people love this lady, and it was going to bring his own. Ellen talk about generational change, bringing young people into government. But this is a beginning of a breaker. If this position worked for this young lady, and I know they discuss things and the things that she would be able to do, and how popular she is among the young people, then it will be breaker on the generational change. Because if you have cross sector of you believing in you and caring for you, then your sky is the limit. That whatever you put together, the president put together for you to implement. And I think she get a lot of things to come in on her table to be implemented. I think it's a good thing first she have the youth behind her. So if I have the youth behind her, that the first thing I would do, gather them from all of the district where you have youth and come to just what she is doing and share some of her. Now, maybe her own vision will be there, but mostly it's the president vision that and she have to carry. But her style of leadership, how she bring people together, is her own style. She's showing to us. But there's an agenda, the president youth agenda that she will have to implement. And I think this is the first one. For me, waiting when she grant me the interview or grant us the interview to go to the academy, the youth academy. How soon would that be implemented? How do we start working and where do we come from? That's where I've been waiting for her confirmation to be over. Now you're telling me it's over officially. That it's time for the veteran to, not to work magic now, but to see I can get her to come on the radio and introduce herself to the public, just as she have done to the youth, but for her to start learning her style of leadership.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's right. So let me go to you, Mr. Wright.
All right. Thank you. From my end, I don't really know how sincere the young minister was, but I thought the strategy to invite opposition youth institutions that she know for sure will not want to work with her suggest a pretentious behavior, a behavior aimed at scoring political points. I would have thought she would start with the independent youth groups like Linsu, like also Fly, and those national and independent youth groups. But where she will make things up, calling political youth leagues and all those kind of things. So to me, it was like a charade. The intent looks good on the context, on the top, but underneath is a political point she's looking for. And then soon it will get into the public that the young youth minister try to put the youth together, but the other people don't want to work with her. We surely should know that will not happen.
Okay.
So that's what I think. Yeah.
All right. No, here's what I think, and I think I'm in line with you, Mr. Wright. I think she is playing on the public hype that she is getting. She is enjoying this public, recognition, and she's young, she's vibrant, and that the fact that she went to her confirmation and everything went smoothly, she presented her plan, and all these senators and other people that were watching really bought into it. She came out of that confirmation hyped, very buoyant, and she thinks she can play it on that. Because there's a very fine line here. You may have the intent, but we know the Liberian government doesn't have that financial latitude that it will give you all the kind of financial strength so that you can be able to implement all the very lavish and out of the world plans that she's talking about. Now, I like the fact that she's bringing everybody together so that she can get a buy-in. This is what I would do. but I would do it very carefully. Carefully so that I don't oversell myself and my plan. Alex, can we meet that? 1 second, guys. 1 second, guys. All right. Okay, good. Because there's a danger here. There's a danger here. These are young people. These are young adults who have been sitting, and wondering what to do. And now you coming on board and you're giving them this elevated, enthusiasm. Say, I'm here. I'm going to make it happen. We're going to work together. I have the great plans. I need you to buy into it. Okay, to buy into it. Now what? Now what? If we go look at the government budget for youth and sport, it's probably not more than 5 million. And you're dealing with 73, subdivision. So I think I will advise that she thread approach very carefully and do it in a way where she's not overstretching herself. She's not overreaching. Because when you overreach and it starts to backfire, it becomes a problem. It will not just stay with the Ministry of Youth and Sports. It's going to cascade across the government. It will not become Minister Cornelia Cry failure to be able to deliver. It becomes the Joe Boyka Rescue Mission filling the Liberian people. And we saw that with George Weah. So we don't want to see that again with her. Hopefully, well, we saw the best. Mr. Nubo.
Well, I think that is the same person I was talking about who went for confirmation, and there was a crowd behind her. I mean, she is a young person and she is a lawyer. And the first thing is that her father is also a lawyer. That is not the point. But her father is a minister in the Boakai government. Labor minister. And if I was her, I would have called on the 15 political subdivisions of Liberia. That would not look like somebody running campaign for a president. Call on the counties. I mean, they have the Ministry of Sports, and as I said last night, all of you are from the country called Monrovia. Maybe I'm the only one who is not from the country called Monrovia. I'm from Liberia. And I feel that she must make sure that the youth and sport is present and vibrant in every county, in all the 15 counties. Don't talk about political subdivision, 73 district. You do that, you are mixing sport with politics. So that is my take on it, and that I feel, but I like what Mr. I don't want to make a mistake with it right. Mr. Amos D. Wright said about organization like LIMSU, organization like Fly. I mean, these are young organizations. I was in Liberia. LIMSU was to host the African youth meeting. And because they could not support Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, that whole program was canceled. The government refused to support them. I know what I'm talking about because I was in contact with the Lensu president at the time. So no, we have to be careful. 2029 is still far. We have to concentrate on the job that we are asked to perform. I don't think Joe Walker is asking her not to campaign. Joe Walker maybe is asking her to expand the youth and sports to George Numbo, Liberia. Now you people Liberia, which is Monrovia. And that's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Nubo. Unfortunately, our guest is still having connectivity problem
Okay.
from last night, so he will not be joining us, and I am very disappointed.
That's why I was asking you today, Archie. I said, what will he do differently from last night?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But you can see his commitment, that's why.
Yeah, but maybe we have to build a tent somewhere in Monrovia where somebody will go and sit there and join us.
Okay. Recommendation is taking on the advisement.
Okay.
So if you want, Mr. Smith, you want to take a stop on this thing before we close up?
Yes.
If not, we'll move on to another topic.
Yeah. I think we should give a pass for this young person right now because everybody looking up to her, the youth looking up to her, the president counting on her. So I wanted to give her a chance. And sometimes things that work well always come from the youth. And so I don't want to compare her with her father. They're not working in the same ministry that I would say conflict of interest. They're not part of the same political party to say I would say conflict of interest. So our son can have a different vision than from the dad. And to know that a group of young people went behind her to her confirmation hearing, it showed that the youth counting on her. And I hope they give her the chance to operate as the way she wants to operate and don't put politics and stress on her. Let her operate, let her do her job. And then later on, we can evaluate her, how well she accomplished the task. But I want youth to operate, let them operate. I would give her a pass right now, and maybe 4 months, 5 months, or a year from now, I will see whether my pass that I gave her, she listened to me, or she heard my voice that I gave her a pass, and she surprised me and lived up to the expectation that the youth and others looking up to her to accomplish. But that's a great job. That's a great task for her. And if anybody can do it, I think she can do it. The youth believe in her. Now she must be given the opportunity to impose that trust that the youth have given her or the president have given her. Let her work.
I beg to differ, Veteran Smith. You can be appointed even though you are not youth. in Monrovia today as the youth and sports minister, and you rally people say today is my confirmation. Everybody is hungry in Monrovia. And let's say you deputy minister and they appoint you as minister. You have the resources to lobby these people to go and start beating drums, start clapping for you. That's the same way Liberia politics is. John Numo running for president. John Numo, it depends on how many bag of rice I give to the people, how many gallon of palm oil I give to them, and so forth. And can use. So I don't see your point. And I made a point that you didn't even comment on. Why is she calling for the 73 political subdivisions, districts? Why not the counties? Does she have establishment in the counties? How you jump over the county and go to the political to the districts?
I think, and let me if I may jump in there,
Mr. So I have a problem with that,
and I do too, because especially when you said she's being political about it. Now let's remember now, this lady is still harbor the intention of the intent to run for an elected seat. She ran for it once, and she was beaten by somebody else who is currently in the seat, and she's coming back in 2029. So I heard. So you can see what she is doing here, and this is for me the dangerous path that she's going down on, because the people that are seeing her as potential opponent to them, they're probably going to undermine her because, and then by going so wide like that, opening up yourself to this kind of potential setback, it just don't augur well for me. So that's my take on that.
I beg to differ.
Okay, go ahead.
Because the lawmaker that confirmed her overwhelmingly, they represent these districts, they represent the counties. And if they see that this was political politics, I don't think they would have confirmed her. So I think they saw something within her as a youth. And just like I said, let's give her a chance. And so this is the opportunity they're giving her. If she failed to utilize that opportunity, the same lawmaker going to come back and call her. So if I were her, I would take this, run away with it, and live up to that expectation because the lawmaker watching her.
All right, Mr. Wright, you got something to add before we move on?
Yeah, Cornelia herself, I mean, I've encountered Cornelia personally, person to person. I actually saw small arrogance in her. Maybe the word sounds strong, but I really saw that. We were at the Anthony Tubman Stadium together, and I saw her speak to people who could be her parents. And I mean, I have worry about it. But to come back to what we're discussing, somebody who wants to work for the youth, the plan you come with, start working on it, and then let the result invite people to you. Let the result invite people to you. but to take on a mission that you already know will not work, but you're doing it because you want what people will say. And the national assignment is not about what people will say. It's about delivering for the greater country. So I have nothing personal against the young minister, but the young minister will have to understand the reality on the ground, put your feet on the ground, work, let people see physically what you are doing. Mind you, there is this talk around town that the minister that she succeeded was expected to take a decision in the county supposed meet. And because he didn't take that decision, he was relieved of that position. And then she was placed in that position. Placed in that position, meaning whatever the appointer wanted to achieve that was not achieved can be easily achieved through her in other areas. So that's one challenge that she has to. As a young person, I know you owe it to the person who appointed you, but you owe it more to the Liberian people who will vote for you later on when you want to run for elected position. Thank you.
But Mr. Amos D. Wright, the decision the outgoing minister was expected to take, and he or she did not take it. Can you give us a hint of it?
Yeah,
because they disqualified or they gave came out counting points against Lofa. Is that a decision?
That's the conversation surrounding the relief of Ko Bangalo, the former minister.
Okay.
An investigation was done into the protest, and they spoke. Remember, the county sport meet is not the only body that is having the football rules. They come from FIFA down to the local bodies. So then you don't expect to bend the rules for the satisfaction of an individual or one group of people.
Yeah.
And so the minister stood with the rule of the game.
Yes.
And beside that particular thing, nothing else was known that he did for which he was demoted.
Okay. Thank you for.
I also have the history. Yeah, let me not go more than that.
Interesting. Yeah, go ahead.
No, you're not supposed me to go ahead. I was still right here.
No, I thought you wanted to go ahead.
No, I was still right here.
Okay, I'm coming in there because on the show, I'm the only guy from the Republic of Liberia. All of you here from Republic of Monrovia. And
how can you decide for me where I come from?
I know why I'm telling you. I know why I'm telling
you. Ask me where I come from. You can tell me where I come from.
Mr. Wright.
Mr. Wright, I told you to go ahead and you refuse to go ahead. So the floor is mine.
No, but you are allowing me with a geographical function.
Republic of Monrovia. Archie Wright is from the Republic of Monrovia. Edwin Smith is from the Republic of Monrovia. Alex D. Woodoo is from the Republic of Monrovia. Only George Number on the show from the Republic of Liberia. So what that young minister is doing?
Okay, I want us to move on.
It's bullet.
It's only fair when the allegation come up, then we gotta get clarity of the allegation because I heard something different from had to do with sports. Now, I'm hearing for the first time it had to do with sports. So I think we need to
No, you are
get more.
conflicted. You are
Yeah,
conflicted.
I said plan. Nobody said sport. I said plan.
Sports, and now you're hearing something that has to do with sports. What does that mean?
Yeah, she's a minister. She's youth and sports. So what's she gonna do with sports activity?
No. I'm saying the allegation being raised by Mr. The other rights that it was the game, the penalty given against Lofa.
Oh,
that's why the minister, and this lady took his position. I don't know how credible is that information, but I'm hearing other things too have to do with accountability of funds. So I don't know which is true, but it's the prerogative of the president to change his minister whenever he desired to change and put him to another position. So if it was so severe, then it was not necessary to get him another position, because that other position carry a lot of money too. What is it? The refugee that they assigned him to?
LRRC.
Yeah. So I don't know. So, but that would be for another day for other investigators.
LRRC has a budget around 600,000 K. The Ministry of Youth and Sport is running in 6 million above, so they are not the same.
Okay. I wanted to hold it there, guys. I think we beat on this a lot now. Let's move on to the next trending topic, and this you guys are going to find it one very salivating. So, I think it was yesterday, Senator Amara Cornyn on the floor of the Senate made a very I don't want you to say a provocative statement, but it was earth-shattering. In America, would say it was moving. He said, and I quote, "My people are being targeted by the National Police," and that Liberians took on to the social media, and it became a political firestorm. And I believe it was today he had to walk that back a little bit. I saw a video of him today saying his people must try so that they are understood. And then he referenced our immediate troubling past, the Civil War, and what have you. And some people within the Mandingo tribe, a community, are even calling him now. It was something the Mandingo tribe are disagreeing with him, and other Liberians are calling him the Mandingo senator. I want us to look at this from all angles. I know Amara Cornyn, Senator Amara Cornyn, but I don't know him like that. I don't know what prompted him to say what he said. I think up to yesterday, before he made that statement, he was one of the very transparent, the very open guy that was providing information to the public. Even though I didn't like some of the things he was doing, like, if you go to the gym, he wants to see him training the dream. He reading a book, he wants to see him reading a book. That was not my thing. I think he was too much overexposure. But the fact that he was telling of what he was doing in his line of duty in the Senate, that for me was brilliant. But until yesterday, when he made that statement on the floor, I'm taken aback. So let me start with you, Mr. Nubo. What you think will make Senator Cornyn to say that? Was there something that he thought his people was under constant pressure that put them at disadvantage?
Well, you got me confused.
I can
Even
be
though on the forum, I'm the only person from the Republic of Liberia.
okay.
But we have Senator Carney from Bapuru County. So when Senator Carney, come on the floor and say, my people, that must refer to the people of Bapuru County, not a tribal group. Yesterday we were talking about the Fulani or security apparatus, and now we're talking about my people, my Mandingo people. No, it doesn't cut it. He has been a good person in the Senate.
Mm-hmm.
He has provided useful information, even against himself. That, I voted for this. But to come by and say, my people, and that my people is not referring to Bapuru, is referring to your interest, or 1, 2, 3, 4 of you here, the Republic of Monrovia citizen. I don't buy it. Thank you.
Okay. Mr. Amos Wright, what do you make of Senator Amara Conan's statement?
I think Mr. Wright going to sleep though.
No, I think he's frozen.
Okay, so
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
I read the piece that they took. Are you hearing me?
Yes,
we are listening.
No, listening is one thing. Are you hearing me?
Yeah, we are hearing you. We cannot listen and we cannot hear you.
It is possible. You can listen and don't
it's
hear.
Not possible.
It is.
It's not possible. Are you? Were you teacher before? I was teacher before.
You can be listening apparently to me and hearing something else that is going on that your interest connects with. In that instance, you are listening, but you're not hearing me.
I'm listening to you. I assume that the other people are listening to you and hearing you. I mean, I have a story to tell about that, but
Mr. Numo, Mr. Wright, Mr. Wright, I beg to clarify that there is a possibility of listening without hearing.
Okay, but we are very attentive and hearing you.
All right, thank you.
What's your point?
So my contribution. First of all, 2029 is at the center of the thinking or the thoughts of politicians.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And they will be coming out with different types of strategies. So when you hear people like Amara speak and he want to tribalize the discussion in the public space, then my thinking is he's buying tribal sentiments or sympathy.
Okay, but Mr. Wright, he does not recontest until 2033. So 2032.
Take it, say 15 years from now, he will want to recontest. Okay? Whichever time, but I know he will want re-election. And besides the senatorial position, there's a possibility that Amakona can come out tomorrow. He want to be president.
True.
So that's the angle I'm speaking from. So the key point I'm making is that these politicians, some of them try to buy the what? Sympathy of their kinsmen. So when Amara speaks the way he's speaking, that's the angle in my view he's coming from. Trying to look like somebody who is what? Championing the cause of his people. Somebody who is looking like supposed to be the godfather of his people. Like Nimba and St. Prince Johnson went to the ancestor. There is a fight on the ground now about who is the next godfather that Nimba should look up to. I never heard such of many of the counties that the counties were looking up to certain person that they see as godfather. But that concept, that idea is like trying to gain ground in the country at the moment. So people want to come from that background. You hear people say, I'm the godfather of this place, I'm the godfather of that place. So the senator, in my view, is buying tribal sympathy to be seen as the mouthpiece of the tribe. Like the late Alhaji GEDEH Kumar, may his soul rest in peace and peace unto the arches. I remember.
Go ahead.
I remember there was this situation. I was at the mansion, but there was this situation where some people think it was the late Samuel Doe who recognized Mandingo in Liberia. Plenty of people think like that. But the history has a different view to it. Because I know Mandingo has been from time immemorial part of the 16 tribes of Liberia. So Alhaji went to the late president at the time he was the director general for LBS to say, but Mr. President, this is what the people are saying. Why you can't accept it and take the credit? And then the president said, no. Right now, I'm a national father. And I don't want to be seen way on the side of it. I already come from a particular tribe. And I don't want to be seen in Liberian political history leaning to take credit for something I did not do. At that time, the Honorable Mayor Alhaji Kumar was seen as the front man of the Mandingo people. So those are the kind of areas you see people like Amara heading will be political write-ups.
I think you have a valid point there, Mr. Wright. I think you do.
Okay, Mr. Amos D. Wright of Monrovia, Liberia.
Okay, I mean, Mr. Nubo.
How is your point different from what I said?
Mr. Nubo, I have to hold you there. I have to hold you
there.
Okay,
you hold me there. No, Archie Wright of Monrovia country called Liberia. No, Archie Wright, hold me there.
Fred Veteran Smith, are you with us?
Let's move on.
Okay, so Fred is now with us.
Fred gone.
So go ahead, Mr. Nubo. You're making a point.
Alex taking that.
Mr. Nubo, go ahead. You're making a point.
Okay. I'm saying that what Mr. Amos, I have to be precise about the right name. Amos D with a period and right. Said of the Republic of Monrovia. Said it's the same thing I said. Amara Conley was appointed or elected as senator of Bapuru County. And when he talked about his people, it must be the people of Bapuru County. No Mandingo, not Fulani, and this and that. And few days ago, we have.
I beg to interrupt. Did you read what he wrote?
No. Okay. Few days ago, we had problems with the Fulani or security and this and that. No, the flip-flop between the office of the president and I think the defense minister. No, these things will continue to go on if we or in the social or media continue to dignify what these people are saying. So no, I feel that no, it's right. It's wrong or Amos. What his name? I'm not talking about Amos Wright, but Amara Conner was elected senator for Bapuru County. When he takes the floor, when he has a press conference, he has to speak for the people of Bapuru County. As I was saying earlier, the youth and sport minister should have spoken to the 15 counties of Liberia, not the political political or districts or electoral district, 73 electoral districts. That is political. That is preparing for election. And I hope people are looking at it that way. No.
Okay, thank you. Let me go. I think we'll have the Fred, the veteran speaker, go now. Okay. Fred, the veteran Smith, I think you heard talking about Senator Amara Conan's comment, and what he said about his quote unquote my people being the target of the police. And then he came back and walked that back later today when he was speaking to a group of people and said his people must try so that they are understood by the people, I think by the police, by the general public, because he don't want us to go back to our, immediate trouble past. What do you have to say to that, sir, before we move on?
I didn't maybe listen to the tape, but what you are hearing, I know you are people of some, you won't say something we're all interpreting it or reading it.
I'm going to drop the video in the chat room so you'll see it.
No, that's why I'm giving benefit to you all. You won't do that just to say because you've been really supporting him, especially the informal business bill that he had put up for the people in the informal. We've been very supporting him on all of that. So looking at all what he have done, you've been right on track. You've been right on track in supporting him. So you've been right on track supporting him, and it's been great. I think sometimes people miss politics in a way, and that's how to be. And the same way with the press secretary.
But Mr. Smith, please call name on this show.
Oh, Fofana, the press secretary, Fofana, spokesperson. Fofana.
No. Setting.
No, Fofana.
I saw Mr. Amos D. Wright getting consultation or from somewhere. Yeah, phone
So I mean, it's good. It's good to be sensitive when you feel people you represent your people, but sometimes they get people to defend these people that you don't need to get involved.
Right.
Now, as you stated, Mr. Numa, if you were talking on behalf of the people of Bopolu, where there are a variety of people, they're not just one set of people who live in that district, but you're defending your people, it would be understandable because you represent that county. But you jump from that county and start talking about the issue that is going on right now, the nation is confronting. That means that you're sensitive to their concern and needs. But there's another way to deal with it. Maybe you can call a plenary to look at the security matter of what's going on. And then maybe that would be brought up, then the way he went about doing it. And so he implicated himself in the story, be passionate about his people, instead of focusing on the passion of the people of the county that he represents. So I see that. And it's hard sometimes for people to to focus on one or the other. You were put there to represent the county. You were not put there to represent a particular tribe. And sometimes it's hard for people to understand it when you're a public servant and you are serving the people. Sometimes you find that if you don't do that, your people will look at you differently.
Okay.
And so,
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Nubo,
Yes.
I want us to go to the line with our 2 or 3 calls we can get.
Okay, but I
That'll
want
be
to thank Veteran Smith that within maybe 3-6 months he will graduate from being from Monrovia to the Republic of Liberia, from the Republic of Monrovia to the Republic of Liberia.
Okay.
If he keeps on doing that. Thank you.
Thank you. Fred, not Fred, I'm sorry, Fred.
Alex.
Alex, are you there? Please go to the line and get us at least 2 or 3 calls, and then we'll come back and continue our discussion. Alex. Alex? I don't know, walk out of the studio. Where's he going?
Alex is from the Republic of Monrovia.
Alex.
And Veteran Smith is struggling to be from the Republic of Liberia.
Okay. So
we can move on now.
Yeah, apparently we're not getting Alex. So let me I think he's back now. Alex, are you there? Still not back yet. Okay. There's one trending topic I want us to you guys can tell me you don't want us to talk about it or not. But I think it is important that we talk about it. We'll do it very briefly because I will do it briefly too. It is the passing of former Vice President Madam Jewel Howard Tiller's son. I think it's Nelson Philip Tiller, his name. I just want to, in the public manner, extend my heartfelt, sympathy to her. In spite of it all, I read some of the comments and what people said on the social media. But remember, she was, the sitting vice president of the republic. So she's one of our leaders, whether you want to accept it or not. And so if she suffers such great loss, we all as a nation must, rise up to the occasion and extend our sympathy to her. So I wanted to do that in this public manner. You can choose to do it. If not, we'll just move on. Mr. Nuba, Mr. Wright.
Let Mr. Wright from Monrovia come in.
Sorry, Mr. Wright. I was typing something on the typewriter. I didn't catch.
Oh, yeah.
Mr.
Nuba, you want to come in, Mr. Robert?
Okay, Mr. Wright was typing something on the typewriter. Mr. Wright, you're still typing things on a typewriter in Monrovia?
No, the laptop I got typewriter. I come from the old school.
No. There are two different things. And you telling me you typing something on? You are from the Republic of Monrovia, and you typing something on a typewriter. People from people Soroka district typing things on a computer. What's your problem? What is Archie Wright problem? What is Alex's problem? Okay, I will come in. This guy, I'm sorry, no. And my condolences to the families.
Oh, okay.
But this guy was not a government official. And all the top people in government, I don't know them. I could not recognize them, but they were there for the funeral. You think what? Poor man at John Numo. Pull a church house rat when something happened to him. You think these government officials will be there What was this guy's contribution? I'm not trying to be mean, though, but asking questions on a beg to differ. So you need to answer me. What was the guy's contribution?
Who the guy?
The economy, the person that went to bury.
Oh, the deceased. Okay.
Yeah, the deceased. I mean, when it comes to development, when it comes to education, when it comes to this and comes to that, what was his contribution? Because his man was vice president, and George Numbo, man and power subsistence farmers. So that's why you, Archie, Amos, Wright, and Alex and Freshman will not come to my funeral, let alone the government officials. So I feel that we need to re-examine our system in Liberia. Thank you.
Alrighty. Let's say this. I think Mr. Newell was very clear that the view he expressed is that of his and his only. Thank you, Mr. Newell. Mr. Amos D. Wright.
It must be right from Monrovia.
Mr. Wright?
He's frozen.
Yeah, he's frozen.
He's speechless.
No, I think he's frozen. He's frozen.
No, he's speechless because he cannot respond to Mr. Numbo. He cannot deny that he is now a Monrovia person. Probably a Monrovia.
Okay.
and Freshman ran away.
Yeah, I think his dog was giving him problems.
You are basically alone because Alex will not say anything.
Yeah, I mean, we can have a great conversation here.
Okay.
So here's what I want us to talk about, right?
Okay.
Is the how'd you call it? What was that? So you still got this, you still have the back and forth. And maybe people might be thinking, oh, why ain't nobody talking about it? But if you're listening on the radio and you're watching us, it's important. Mr. Nubo, it is the back and forth between the Unity Party and the CDC. But before we go to that topic, I want us to look at the statement and then look at the truthfulness of it. So the Unity Party chairman, Reverend Luther Tapet. Reverend Luther Tapet was boastful the other day on one of the sister radio stations in Monrovia when he appeared. And he was saying that the Unity Party, and maybe this is where I think you'll find it very interesting, the Unity Party has treated everybody that worked with them and have brought them to power very, very equitably. They have given them the treatment. They have been very upfront. They have been very transparent. Unlike CDC, that left all their collaborating partners fall on the wayside. I listened to that, and I took that very seriously. And I like, where is this guy speaking from? And what is the record to prove that? Because I know Gali Amara Conan is very disenchanted with them. And we, from the John Malu side of things, that play a very pivotal role, they wouldn't be what they are today hadn't it been for us. We are disenchanted. So where is he getting that information from? How can he justify that? What is he looking at? Even people within the MDR are still disenchanted. Some of them are disenchanted. Liberty Party still have a different view to what he said. The ARCHIE still have different view to what he said. So what is he looking at? Is it just, blowing hot air into the public, or just, turning a blind eye to the truth? I wanted to look at that, Mr. Numa, before we move on to the back and forth with CDC and Unity Party trading, claims, counter claims on, you did what I did, and now you're building on what I built on, or what I started, and all that other stuff.
I have not looked at, or I have not seen the statement by Reverend Luton Cape. But when he claims that the collaborating parties or collaborating organizations have been satisfied, that is far from the truth. And I think that's why George, we are in a music called Liar Man. And you see, issues or statements from Liberia's People's Party against what is going on. Okay, we who brought him to power with a John Model group, where are we? We who are giving money, you Archie, Aforte, you and John Model. And you shouldn't be giving money to the people here. They are hustlers. And you don't listen to me, even though you claim I was the chairman. So, no, the blame is on you and John Model. And the blame is on Luther Tappe. Yeah. I mean, I call it as I see it. I don't eat crab with shame. That's me. I mean, boy, I got my head on feeling Boycott mouth, or my head on feeling John Model mouth, my head on feeling anybody mouth. I just say it as I see it. So that's my input. And the other panelists have run away.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Alex, are you able to get some calls for us? I know it's 13 minutes, 17 minutes to 12 a.m. there to you.
Yes.
But let's see if we can get one or two calls.
All right. So that's it for those of you been supporting us here this evening. Let's hear from you by calling on 0776 105 105 881 143504 0776 105 105 881 143504, and you will be live tonight on the program. I beg to differ 0776 105 105 881 143504. And let's hear you here this evening on the program. I bet today for numbers of put it through at 0776 105 105 881 143504. You're going to join us here this evening. Yeah, 0776 105 105 881 143504 0776 105 105 881 143504. You will be live.
I beg to differ, Liberia. My people like a Taibo. Top FM 105.3, we on the air. Leader, shout, Sheku Koroma. Archie right. Alex Diulu. Rock, producer correct. All tonight, we bet
0776 105 105 881 143504 0776 105 105 881 143504. You will be live here this evening on the program at Better D4. Let's hear from you quickly.
We not go hard. God Mr. Chotubo, bring them sense. Ready veterans with nonsense. I'm a right up and clear clear. And the WK see the make me think clear. Obviously, don't woman here. You run, she go say Leader G, how this side, want me county, be there like. Think about people, you ready. Master, steady, steady. Rock push to down, come and get to ya. If the matter stop, be a big track. If the matter stop, we go talk. If they hide and drop, we go bring up.
I want to come in that when we having the Saturday program, maybe it should be earlier than 5 o'clock p.m. here in the U.S. And actually, you are muted, and we'll have the participation of the people on the ground. If we do,
so I was
think
giving it.
it's almost 12 o'clock in Liberia. I don't know that, but it's almost 12 o'clock. People are sleeping.
Yes.
And
Yes.
so we have the program during the week. If we are having it on Saturdays, it should be maybe 3 o'clock.
Okay. I mean, it's up to the
And
panelists.
then people will be awake, and people will confront us. Anything you talking, or you in America there, he eating hamburger, cleaning commodes, that thing is not going on in Liberia here. Yeah, so that's my take.
Okay. I think we can even come on. We can come on even much earlier because I
Okay.
just realized.
Yeah.
I just realized that Saturday is we have an open slate, So if we want, we can even come on here, maybe 1 or 2 US time.
Yes.
That will be about 6 or 7 to them there.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody will still be out and running around,
Yeah.
They will be listening to the radio. We can be able to get them and people will be able to participate. So I think that we can do that, Mr. Nubo, next weekend. Because like you said, we'll come on 10 p.m. there in Liberia on weekdays. So the weekend, I think we can be able to come on much earlier.
Yes.
And be able to have them participate even much to a greater extent. So I agree with you. Absolutely agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is, I wanted to have at least 5 panelists that will commit to that. I know you, Fred, Claudia is telling me she got her phone now. So Monday she ready to roll. As a matter of fact, I brought it up with her, Mr. Nuvo. And she's showing your face. Hey, tell me, Mr. Nuvo, yeah. He said, "Oh, yeah, that's the kids."
Mr. Nuvo, you're a fan too.
She was supposed to come on tonight, right? But when I told her, she said, "Oh, but then I think I'll wait until morning." Then I'll wait until morning. I'll come on. I'll be able to get my lighting, everything correct.
Yeah.
And they'll show my face. I said, "That's cool. That's fine." But I really wanted to come on tonight. She didn't. She said, "No, Monday will be best."
Mm-hmm.
But if we can get at least 5 panelists to be able to come on early on Saturday between 1 and 2, I think we want to have a great show.
Yeah.
Great show.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, I've been delinquent in the morning, the 4 a.m. show.
Mm.
And I know that's why you even start sending me the links.
We tired trying.
Yeah, you're tired trying. But I'm trying on the evening shows. And I feel that on Saturdays, our people will still be awake when we change the program time to a certain time. As you were saying, 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, Liberia time.
Yes.
And maybe send 3 of you here, y'all know Liberian time, or I will
No, because if you send
have
me,
a workshop. I will have a workshop with you, Archie, Veteran Smith, and maybe Alex. What Liberia time is. When we say Liberia, because you know Monrovia time, but I gotta tell you the difference between Liberia time, Monrovia time, and what have you. Yeah. So it would be a good idea. Veteran Smith ran away and he's back because he knows that we are 9 minutes from now. We are going to close. So the runaway man came back.
so let me update the Veteran Smith real quick.
Okay.
The Veteran Smith, so Mr. Nubo and Alex were talking about how we can come on earlier than we usually do during the weekdays on Saturday. So on weekdays we come on at 10 p.m. Liberia's time, which is 5 o'clock our time, right? But we want to come on at least between 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. USA time. So that will be between 6 in Liberia or 7 in Liberia. And so that will give our listening audience, more time to be able to participate in the conversation. Because by the time we come on, like today we came on the same time we usually come on, right? And then we then went into the discussion all the way into 6:35. And that's when I went to the line. And Alex opened the line, but nobody could call. So we assume everybody is sleeping now. So we want to be able to commit to the time between 1 p.m. to 2 p.m.
I bet to differ.
Okay, let me hear you.
I think when you're starting something new, it won't just pop up because people not aware of the time. You just put it on the schedule. So I think we should get another week or two and promote it and see how that go. I think Saturday will work because most people don't go over there if they know there's a show. The only person I'm concerned about is Alex if he want to go or remain. But the people, if they know there's a show, they will participate, especially on a Saturday. But I think they were not prepared today, or they didn't know this step of this show was coming on. So we should try for 2 more weeks and see how that will go and start to promote it.
I bet today for 2. I feel that even if the people are known, they are all asleep. 12 midnight or after 12 midnight, they are asleep. So for their time, things like 6 p.m. or 5 p.m., you will hear somebody, I don't even know him, they call Gedigbatu or this and that, will be calling on the show. But none of them call. We open the line. Nobody called. So you want us to wait for 2-3 weeks? Veteran Smith? That's why I said, you and Archie are from the Republic of Monrovia. You people are not in touch with our people in the legal countries. So I feel that we should go to that 6 or 5 p.m. on Saturdays. I'm not saying the whole show now. I'm not saying the whole show. I mean, y'all should give me the slack for Saturdays. All the other show y'all can, if y'all want to do, 1 a.m. in Liberia, you can do them. But on Saturday, I want us now. Thank you.
Okay.
Mr. White, it takes time for people to get used to things. And although we wanted to have something, even the people who supposed to be on the show did not come. It takes time to adjust your schedule to new things when you put it. You got to
But
give it time to work.
okay, and I don't disagree with that, Mr. Smith. But then look at the timing. Are you because on the weekday you start?
Let's just hold on a minute. We have a call on the line.
Okay,
How you gotta get me? Hello.
Yeah, hello, brother.
Yeah, Nia, where you joining from?
Thank you. My name is Hasmi Jalo. I'm calling from FE community.
Asmi, welcome to the show.
All right, thank you. The suggestion Mr. Smith made a good because like they inform the people in the morning like the same people know the show here, but if they announce it in the morning, like Monday, like I will say, oh, Saturday we'll have so hour. Then the people will call. And then then everybody will inform.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you to them, Mr. Wright and Mr. Nemo, all of them, man. Thank you.
Thank you so much for following this evening.
You are muted, Alex. We cannot hear you, Alex.
We should be able. It's okay now.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, so I'm saying that yes, and you're saying the same thing that Mr. Nemo said. I think Mr. Smith, right? That we should be able to come on time to tell the people that I bet to deep on Saturday will be having a show that will start from 9 o'clock, so other people can be able to be informed and then follow the show at that time.
Okay.
Well, that is not what Mr. Smith thinks. Mr. Smith wants us to maintain the same schedule, which I believe is not convenient to our listeners in Liberia, not only Grand GEDEH, to what we currently have. So I feel that we should make the adjustment, and as the caller said, we can make the announcement well in advance that I beg to differ used to come out so and so time, but the schedule has been adjusted. I mean, if it affects John Numo cannot appear, I will not appear. But we are here to serve the people as servants. I mean, the people of Liberia, not the people of the Republic of Monrovia.
Okay. So yes, man. Thank you for that. Hasman Jalo, thank you for calling. Really appreciate the commitment. I think what we're trying to do here is because we come on at 10 o'clock Liberia time every day from Monday to Friday.
Yes.
So from Saturday, we want to begin the show earlier. Say, for example, we want to start from between 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. It still doesn't change anything. So, for example, if you were used to coming, if you've seen it on 9 o'clock, you're still coming to the show at 9, right? We'll still be on. But if we go back, we give ourselves and all the other audience who were out there and may not be, who go to bed early and couldn't participate into the show, we give them the time to be part of the show. Remember, we are live on the radio. So if we start by between 6 and 7, we have a huge, audience listening to us.
Yes.
But if we come on at 10, that audience shrinks. drastically because 10 o'clock, everybody trying to prepare for the next day. And we do that because of our own up and down in the US, right? So, but on Saturday, it seemed like, we have the time. Mr. Nubo, you, myself, and I think some of the guys then, Claudia seems like she has the time. She'll be on, and Mr. Wright, Amos Wright has the time. So if we can get 5 committed panelists, we can go. We can start at 7, Mr. Smith, and it still doesn't defeat the purpose. We're not changing anything to affect anybody. We're just trying to give ourselves open the program up to a larger audience.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think in order to have this discussion, you have to have it when everybody seems to be around to have the discussion, because you have to take into consideration 5 hours Liberia ahead of our 5 hours. So you have to also take into consideration other shows that are on Saturday too. You will not be bumping into other people's shows. So there are a lot of things taken in consideration when you're planning things to happen.
All right.
The reason why this is not bumping into any show because it's our usual spot 5 p.m. But if you were at Sekou, you will have a schedule where we bump into other people's shows. So I think it's better for us to wait until everybody on and we have the discussion during the week, see how best for Saturday, like how we started during the week, and see where people will say majority will always have to root, not minority. So I know Mr. Numbo wanted it to happen because he would feel comfortable. If other people are not happy about it, he alone can be on the show. So you always have to go with majority.
Okay. What Fred is saying, he made some logic, but I don't know how many shows, Liberian shows, happen on Saturdays. At those times, we're talking about 1 p.m. here, 2 p.m. American time. Let Fred tell me. Or if he is busy and he cannot participate, that we have to know. But I want for this program to expand. I want for the program to expand. Some robot call. I want for the program to expand so that our aim will be the stars. That is my aim. I'm not going to get anything for your Numo. Actually, is not going to get anything. Even Veteran Smith is not going to get anything. But we started the effort, and we need to stand by the effort to promote the effort. And Saturday, that is the time every network is quiet.
And I don't think so. Other network have the program.
What network have the program? Tell me.
If you check
program.
Yeah, they do that program 2-3 o'clock Liberian time to coincide with the program in the evening.
Okay, I will interrupt you. During the week, when they have their program around 5 p.m., right? And we have our program during the week 5 p.m.
No, the other people have the program earlier than that. They're 3 or 3:30. American time.
That's a misunderstanding here.
I'm talking about Spoon. Spoon have their program.
So you talking, Mr. Smith, talking about programs on the the Top FM network. Mr. Nuba, you talking about program on other networks, so that's the difference.
Okay. I'm
But I
talking
think
about scheduled program. The stream program on Spoon start at 5 p.m.
No,
during the week.
3:30. 3:30.
No.
okay, we're not going to argue
Where
about
the
what's
panelists come in
I beg
is
you.
5 p.m.
All right.
Where the panelists come in, where they come in is 5 p.m. during the week.
Mr. Nubo.
And I want for us, we come at the same time now. And because of that, I'm not watching Spoon, I'm not watching
No.
Class Reloaded.
Spoon.
But on
Spoon.
Saturday,
Spoon come out earlier
listen,
than
I got a flow. Listen, on Saturday, we have to make a difference. That is my point. Thank you.
If I may come in, as far as the on the Top FM network, when the time that we want to come on, there's no show on there. There's no show from 6 or 7 coming, going. There's no. I discussed that with management, and this is why we are on. Management has no problem, because that was the first thing I asked. Do we have any conflict in scheduling? I was told no. So, as far as I'm concerned, Saturday is a blank campus. We have a blank campus when it comes to Saturday. Even if you guys want to get here 12 America time, we can do it, which will be like 5 p.m. there in Liberia. But Mr. Smith, we do have that latitude to come on at 1 or 2 p.m. USA time. 1 will be 6 in Liberia, 6 p.m. 2 will be 7 p.m. in Liberia. I think we have a greater latitude and we have a good chance to have the audience. And I don't want. This is what I don't want. I know maybe we're discussing on live radio, so it's kind of funny, but I really don't want us to do that. I think the focus here should be on what we can do. Doesn't mean you don't focus on your competitors. Of course you do. But that comes after you have made a commitment within yourself. This is what I'm going to do.
Yes.
I'm going to do it, and I'm going to pursue it to the best of my ability. And the competitors can be there. They can compete. That's what you're there for. But if you focus on your competitor too much, you forget what you're supposed to do. And that's what I don't want us to do. Spoon and another network will do what they do. We need to focus on what we want to do.
Yes.
And how we become best at what we do. So I think if we can make that commitment, Mr. Smith, will be good.
And you know why I think it's not possible? I mean, for right now, you can say it's possible because I've been dealing with a Saturday program for my spouse, and they have an outline of shows that they carry on. Probably the reason 5 p.m. isn't a problem on Saturday because it's later in the evening. Liberia is 5 hours ahead of us. So that's why it's no problem. When you reduce it down to 1 p.m. our time, that 4-hour difference, you will get into other programs like my program on sports. They didn't want me to do it. They wanted me to come down, and I didn't like it. That's why we stopped at the sports program. Then you run into it. Then he gave you an option that if you start, you will have to stop it when it's time for that program to come with the schedule. So I don't want to start something and have to change it. I don't want to do that.
Okay, that's. I think there's a confusion here with the timing. 1 o'clock, it will be 6 p.m. there in Liberia. It will start at 1 o'clock here. At 2 p.m. here, it will be 7 p.m. there in Liberia. And there's no programming in there. There's no conflicting in there. As far as the station programming goes. But And so, Mr. Smith, that's we're not going to one. I'm sorry, 12 or 11. No, that's not what we want to do. I think it'll be too early, I said, to us here. We want to give people here time to be able to do what they need to do. By 1 or 2, everybody will have the time to be able to come here and spend the rest of the day talking national, regional, and international topic of importance. So we're not going that far, Mr. Smith. So I think I know where you're coming from, but the difference is 5 hours. So if we start at 1, it's going to be 6 to them. We start at 2, it's going to be 7 p.m. to them. By that time, there's no programming between there to conflict with what we do. It will be a free and there's an open slot for us to go. And I haven't said that. The time is 11. Ooh, what a 7-11. Can you imagine that? The time.
Okay. But Archie,
Yeah.
let's close this. Maybe.
Yeah, I think we're done on this topic. I think what I'm going to do, Mr. Nuno, what I will do, I'm going to call individual panelists.
Tomorrow is Sunday.
Get the commitment on the timing.
Okay, but tomorrow is Sunday. In the afternoon, you can do that, and even if you can call a conference call, and we decide on the Saturday program, or that would be fine.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
Yes,
we can do that. What I'm going to do, I'm going to call everybody on a back to defer from the WhatsApp chat room from there.
Yes, let you it for tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah.
So,
be sure you invite Veteran Smith now.
Oh yeah, I'm going to target.
When
Veteran Smith from the Republic of Monrovia.
No. But you see, on a Sunday I can't commit to Sunday because that's a tough schedule on a Sunday.
No, it's just a
It might of course, I can't. Anybody in my meeting say calling on a Sunday, you can't get me. It's a tough schedule.
I invite you to Pambono Party in Philadelphia, you not come.
Not on a Sunday. Not on a Sunday. You can't get me on a Sunday. You can't get me on a Sunday to be and then tomorrow we are expecting snow and other things. You're not gonna get.
Archie called a meeting tomorrow.
I think he can call him on Monday. He can call him Monday.
He will be in minority.
But I seen thing you talking about yourself. You're doing the same thing about yourself. You said you will not make it. If they ain't have the show at that time, you will not make it.
So we're gonna have Fred. Ellie's gonna leave us because you got to go, and then we'll stay on. I want to be here. Alex, want to thank you. You want to say 1 or 2 before you leave us? That's cool too.
Yeah, coming the internet, so it take time. All right, so I just want to say thanks to all of you. It will conclude then. I'm going to be back here. But
yeah, you will be back, man.
I just wanted for all to stay on a Friday because, yes, time will come for news. I hope you guys are getting me.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, I just think about something else staying on a Friday because even though it's good to expand the show to Saturday, but then we'll soon open the news. So if the news open, we have to be on the feed. So at time on Saturday and Sunday, maybe I may be out. So I'm thinking we'll be in a space to run the program with you guys too.
No,
so
you will find somebody else. You will find a replacement.
all those things, planning. All the
guys. We'll make it happen.
No problem.
I think the hold up here is for the panel. I've spoken to Monty Brown. And the panelists would be here. We need to be here. That's all. But Alex, thank you so much, and I will wish you a very great rest of your Saturday. No, sorry, that one, that's Sunday night.
Yeah. But I feel that
right.
tomorrow we should have some meeting. The man from the Republic of Monrovia is laughing, Mr. Smith. We should have some meeting.
You don't go to church, so you don't understand how people go to church.
I'm thinking, I gotta
Yeah,
flow.
you don't go to church.
Prayer, where you coming from now?
You don't go. No, I said you don't go to church, but you want the man others went to have meeting. We already.
And what is church?
What is church? You go another church.
We can have a show here, you and myself.
No, I'm not going to participate in that debate.
Are you speaking out?
I'm not going to participate in that debate. I won't participate.
You are not.
No. No.
Are you reading King James?
No.
The Bible?
I'm not going to participate.
So actually tomorrow we need to have a meeting.
I think we can have the meeting on Monday when we finish with the show.
No. Top FM. I mean, what Liberia?
Well, let's do this. So, Mr. Smith, you saying
one monkey does not stop the show. I
think that do the American was it?
American man say. I thought that was Liberian people.
No, American song. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But Mr. Smith, let's try to see if we can work with you. What is so you mean the entire Sunday you're booked?
But not only me. If you try everybody, you're not going to get there on the specific time on Sunday. Really.
You have to
that's a challenge. That's a challenge you're going to have.
You have to speak up for me and the other people times.
For me, my schedule very tight.
Okay.
It's very tight because from in the morning I go do 3 hours, then I go to church, and then from church I go back. So it's that type of, so I know about my Sunday. Except when I cut off my everything on Sunday, then I agree. Even when people having the meeting, the Basel meeting, I can't go there because I don't want to get the time you want to ask me a question, my customer looking up to me to talk, to do things. I barely make it during the show. I better make it during the show. Then you think about having a meeting. Oh man.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. But what if the majority make the decision on Sunday? Will you go by the majority decision?
No, I think we need to study on a Saturday schedule. I mean, it's easy to just look at it right now and say we can handle it, but just look at Saturday. First, look at it. The person who planning the schedule on a Saturday, how it looks like, and then you have to ask individual how the Saturday.
But that's
how the Saturday look like.
That's what we're gonna do the call, and get everybody involved and let people commit to Saturday. Because the last time we talked about this, everybody said, yes, Saturday was okay, we can come. That was what really, made me to call the management of the ground and say, hey man, we're extending the show to Saturday, the panelists want to come on. And they were like, oh, that's fine.
I think most people were thinking if it's the same time, 5 p.m., like they go to during the week, then yeah, they can try that because sometimes Saturday whether your Saturday schedule can be busy. Depending on what happened on a particular Saturday, you could be invited to a funeral, you could be invited to different things. So 1 p.m. that's a tough time for anything, really. It's a tough schedule.
I see.
Except it was just 1 hour. 1 hour was going by.
Now
Maybe
out of the show, whether the Archie, John Lumbo, Veteran Smith out of the show must not stop the show.
One thing that what we stop talking about stopping the show.
We are an organization, and we should not bring our personal engagement, personal obligations in the show here. John Lumbo is not here. He is not here. And that show must go on.
But I think that's what we do during the week.
Archie is not here. That show must go on. Veteran Smith is not here. He is not here. The show must go on.
No. I think that's the real issue. Who is here, whether the show should go on. But you want to have it where majority of your panelists will be available for such a show. Just like today, they're not here. Then when you want to bring it down to 1 o'clock, you think they will be here? Just looking at
the time we had to
I understand what you're saying. I'm saying if you might bring it 1 o'clock, they're not going to be here.
No, they will be here.
You're assuming they will be here.
You want to personalize the whole show.
No.
That's the problem.
No. If you try 1 o'clock, they won't be here because that's why people go in, take care of other things.
Anyway, actually,
I think
let bring the whole thing to an end, or maybe
So what we're going to do is we're going to do the call tomorrow, and let's see what people say, because like Mr. Smith said, we're gonna I can see where he's coming from. Saturday can be a busy time for everybody. But if we come on at 1 o'clock, we know nothing happens here unless you go to a funeral or something. But
I think himself will not make it 1 o'clock. He just saying it now because he won't make it. Actually, I will. He will not make it. He will not make it. The thing is commitment. Commitment, dedication. Okay.
I will.
The way you love family outing, family to go places, and then you're going to take your 12 o'clock and 1 o'clock to come produce show.
So if we start at 2 or 1, we can run it up. It's a 2-hour program, right? We run it for 2 hours, and then we cut it off at 3. 3 is like 8 o'clock to the point in Liberia, not 8 o'clock, but 10 o'clock. Is that what it is? Coming. I'm missing the time cell. So we'll start from 1 here. That's 5 hours, right?
Yes.
So we'll start at 1 here. It'll be 6 o'clock to them there. So we can stop. We can stop at 9, 10. We'll cut it off. It will be between 3 or 4 to all here. You still got more time to go on your Saturday dinner. You go out to, you're out and whatever you want to go. You still have time to do anything you want to do for that Saturday. That is my point. But if we start later this time, because even this time we're starting now, Mr. Smith, even dangerous. Because say you got something out on Saturday. You're leaving your house by between 3 and 4. And you're not going to come back until later in the evening, between 9 and 10. You're home. The program is done. So if we can start early in anticipation of what you said, then Audible will have the time here in the U.S. to still be able to do what we want to do. Now, I can understand in the case of funeral and other, things that people got to go to. Yes, that I don't think everyone will go. Not every day you go to funeral. This is going to happen once in a while. so we can understand that. So we make room for that one just once in a while. I think if we come on between 1 and 2, it gives us the time to really promote the show. Great time. I think if we do.
Yeah, I love it. I love it myself.
Veteran Space is that a background coming from us? Is that coming from you?
Yeah.
You say you be the nigga be say, "Well, I got it. What a dog! You got dog. You think it say, "Well, I got dog."
You better get dog, cat, and
yeah. You love animals, just like myself.
Yeah. So, maybe let's talk tomorrow.
Yeah. So tomorrow, guys, let's do that. Veteran Smith, Ali, you can chip in 5 minutes of your time, so we can talk about this thing.
Yeah,
and know where we at. So you guys want to call it a night now? Y'all running away from me?
Oh, you have Veteran Smith. You aren't ready for prime time yet. Tomorrow,
I don't think we should hurry. We can have that meeting on Monday and will still be effective for Saturday. It won't take long to have it on everybody show up.
Okay. Well, we need to call a meeting tomorrow, and the majority decide whether we should have it tomorrow or have it on Monday.
Let me tell you, if you call tomorrow, you won't get 2 persons. The only 3 people you get.
You are now Master Panama Chief now.
I come in now. You will get Mr. Red, his brother, and yourself. And that's it. Going to be in the meeting. No other person will come.
Okay. And Mr. Smith, the Panama Chief from Riverside, will not be there.
No, because I already know my schedule.
What do they call
it's going to be tough. It's easier to get me on a Saturday than on a Sunday. You can get me on a Saturday than on Sunday. That one I can tell you will get me. If it's fortunate, you get me on Saturday, but not Sunday.
Yeah, but let's talk about it tomorrow, Archie. I gave up.
All right, you guys want to call it a night?
Huh?
You're on your way now?
Yeah, but why we get our guests?
I'm running.
And that's how you be running away on Saturday, Mr. Newman. You bring in the idea. You'll be running away.
No, I'm leaving because we cannot reach a consensus. Why should I waste my time?
I think that is the reason you go. Mr. Red, I say we should continue with the show. Mr. Red, can we continue with the show? And then you say wasting your time.
We are talking about having a meeting tomorrow where we decide where or when we want to do this, we want to do that. And you say no, that your Holy Ghost time.
No, I'm saying
you want to be part of it.
Yeah. So what's going to happen is I'm going to reach out before the meeting call the meeting tomorrow. I'm going to talk to individual panelists and just give them a heads up and see where we are, and then we're going to call the meeting. That's what I said.
Thank you. Thank you.
All you wanted to get, he hang up. Oh my God. All right, Veterans, I call it a night, man.
Yeah, I call it a night. My man, hang on with this. I mean, I know I need to talk to him, but he don't understand technology or what? I think some people just don't understand how to do it, man. So let's do audio with him.
I mean, I have
maybe
no
he will understand that. Yeah, let's do audio with him because you know, he understand. Yeah, it won't be a problem. Yeah, some people just don't. Some people don't like to be live on television. Let's do audio with him.
Yeah. Yeah, audio be fun. You
Yeah,
know,
I
I mean,
think,
I just want you on the program.
yeah. And we can
Yeah.
put his picture there. We can
Yeah,
put his
exactly.
picture.
Big picture up. Yeah. 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 So I think let's try to reach out to him tomorrow. And so maybe we can get him for Monday. How's that?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. All right, sir. Have a nice one.
That's same with you. Yeah, you play.